Hi guys, gals, and Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to another week of RimWorld. And this is actually my first recording I've done since I was not feeling well last week, so luckily over the weekend I managed to rest a little bit, and I'm feeling a lot better coming into today's episode, coming into this week in fact. Mondays is the day where I record all of my RimWorld and all of my Cataclysm, so it's a big day of recording, so it really helps me get started and get kind of propelled into the week. So we're going to jump straight on into this episode of RimWorld. However, this is going to be a difficult episode for us. First thing I should point out though is that we have a name for Finn, Justice Wickham, who was submitted by my boy, not my boy, username my boy. Yeah, there we go. Well, congratulations, you are now a member of the Legion. You're a member of the Citadel, and the Citadel is somewhat struggling at the moment. Things aren't super good for us at the moment. Winter hit, and it hit pretty hard. We got hit by a cold snap in autumn, and that really messed us up big time. So now most of our animals are starving, for lack of a better word. They are starving. They just ate a whole heap of our rice and a whole heap of other things last episode, which is going to help them stay alive for a little bit longer. But we can see here that our muffalo are starving already. Now, what I have done in between my recording and the last episode is that I've gone around and I've designated a whole heap of animals to be hunted. I actually somehow missed this turkey. It is a male turkey, but we are going to be hunting it. There is a massive pack of deer down here. I think it's deer and ibex. I think, yeah, it's a combination of the two. So we're going to be hunting them, and there's also a mega sloth over here as well, and there's a few other animals kind of scattered around the map, squirrels, etc. So we're going to be hunting all of those. So we've got Solid, we've got Sam, and we've got Torvyid, who are going to be going out and doing that hunting. Yeah, we need them to come in because that's going to give us a source of meat for our meal so that we can keep on growing this food for the animals. I am going to be making some kibble with that though. We are going to need some kibble for them, but right now it's not looking so good for them. Like they're all doing pretty bad right now, and that's just a lack of preparation. It seems like no matter how much I think I'm prepared, I'm not. Like, I've never got enough food in there. I will think that I've got a lot of food, but really I don't. So I might need to start doing something like using the making the paste, like the nutrition paste, and making sure that I have 100 units of that before I start making any other meals. I mean, maybe that's an idea because it's the most efficient way to use the resources that we have available to us. So it does mean that they'll be getting upset using it, but really, it could be a hell of a lot worse, I suppose. There really isn't anywhere for us to put this big hulking machine, though. I mean, it's essentially somewhere where they can just go and dispense food. So I guess you can't make meals with it, I guess, because usually people just come along and they take it as they need it. So yeah, maybe that's not such a great idea. If we could accept raw food, but not rough plant matter like hay. It'd be interesting if we could do that for the animals, though, if that was a more efficient way to process the food for them. Because really, I mean, like, food is food, right? I wonder if that's a thing. I wonder if we can do that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to risk it this episode because it's a lot of resources and stuff that we're going to be putting in for a project that might not work out. So I'm doing a few weird things. Like I'm trying this out, for example. I'm putting a few campfires outside to see if we can just thaw out some of the snow. I know we can dig snow, but if it snows again, it's going to be bad. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to keep some of this area clear so that we might be able to have some grass still growing. But you know, now that I'm thinking about it, it's going to take a while for the grass to grow anyway. I think it's probably going to be waste resources. So I'm going to make sure that I'm only selecting those. And we're going to get rid of those. And something else that I did install in between episodes is this here. It's a day-night switch. I feel like it's realistic enough for us to be able to have something like this. It's a mod that's been added in. And essentially what that will mean is that it will automatically switch itself off at night. It will save us a frack load of time. And so what I've had to do here, though, is create a separate network just for the lights. Otherwise, we'd be turning off the heaters as well, and we don't want that. So this will take a little while for us to get off the ground, but once we've got it, it's there. It's there forever. The only one that won't be connected is this one here, so I might need to just create a day-night switch for that as well, which is not... It's not a problem. So I just found this on the Steam Workshop, and it seems pretty good. seems pretty good. I don't know how far along I need to have it, so I might just put it there. And you know what? We're actually going to get rid of that power conduit underneath of it. And yeah, so we shouldn't have to hit reconnect or anything like that. I don't know if we'll get much back if we just go around and... you know what? We'll get maybe like 1 steel back, so I'll do it. I'll ask for them to deconstruct the power conduits that are underneath there. I think that's fine. And we're also getting rid of the power conduits along there as well. I just want to make sure that it's a separate network entirely. So yeah, that's my idea with that. So the animals, it's not looking good for us. But there are a lot of animals out there, so I'm hoping that we're going to be able to go out, we're going to be able to get some food. However, the ones that just eat grains, this is going to be a problem. And saying that, like, we've had the muffalo eat kibble before, so I'm hoping that if we can make some kibble, it will still work out for us. If we have a look at Yuko here, and let's just have a quick look. Okay, so can eat kibble. Okay, right. So that's the thing that interests me, is that kibble obviously has meat in it, and yeah, I've never quite got that they can still eat it. Okay, but obviously the issue here is that we only have meat right now, and we will only have meat for a little while. So I'm just crossing my fingers here that they can hold out until we have some of these things grown here. Obviously, rice is our best chance. We have rice growing in here as well. Unfortunately, I feel like we probably are going to lose some animals here. I really don't want to lose them, but we might lose them. If we do, we will make sure that we make use of what they have given us. You know, we won't squander those resources. So that is my plan. But yeah, it sucks. Now, some of you were also talking about like the heat that we have coming off our geothermal generator here. I would like to do something with that. I also just really like the symmetry of this though. It means that I would have to get rid of our solar generator here, which I guess is not the end of the world, right? That's not the end of the world. And pumping heat into there and then in turn into the rooms, etc. won't be so bad. So maybe it is worthwhile me looking at doing that. It's not something that we 100% need right now, but it's something that could be beneficial to us, so I might need to look at doing that. You know what? We're going to start the project now, at least. I don't want to get too many things on the cards, though, here, because this is something that I do all the time, is that I will get way too many things going at once. And so we'd want to build a vent in here. So let's go have a look at... actually, you know what? We don't want to do that until this is sealed off. So we'll hold up until that's deconstructed, and then once that's done, we'll go ahead and build a wall up there as well. Okay. All right, I think we're safe to get time rolling. We'll see how we do here. Now, Justice is heading out to go ahead and train Lewis. That's cool. But really, I want these guys to be going out. I want them to be hunting as much as possible because we need that meat coming in. And Yuko has miscarried due to starvation. I'm sorry, Yuko. I'm sorry. It's really less than ideal. I mean, obviously, it's less than ideal. What's kind of good here is that as soon as something is ready for them to eat, they will eat it right away. But also at the same time, I do need to be mindful of our needs. I need to make sure that we are actually having enough to eat. Now, Zeke, you are going to go ahead and start trying to get that going. Nice. These are very quick and easy things for us to grab, so it's some instant meat that will come in. So I suppose that's kind of good in a sense. But then we have the larger ticket animals that are out there as well that they'll be going to get. Everything is going to be a little bit slower for them as well. They aren't going to be able to move around quite as quick, so that's unfortunate. Oh, I feel sorry for our poor animals. Like, I do really care for them. Yeah. I hate to see them suffer. So we're going to do our best here to try and bring in some extra food. And as soon as we get some vegetables in here as well, or plant matter of any kind, we will start making kibble. Look at them all sleeping in there together. Yeah, we're going to lose some... They're going to lose some animals this episode. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. Solid is going to bring that squirrel back. He's going to get to butchering those two there, which is good. Actually, he's probably going to go to sleep. He is, yeah. So everyone's going to sleep now. Dustin, why are you sleeping outside? Are you locked in here? Or are you just a bit crazy? We never quite know with Dustin. Dustin, don't do that. Are you stuck in here? I think he's actually stuck in here. Okay. Go free yourself, my friend. I'm so glad we noticed that. Otherwise, Dustin would have had a very bad night. So Justice and Torviad, they are our night shift. So they're going to be working that night shift. I'm going to wait until Justice is done with those 2 walls there before I tell him to go ahead and make a wall here, because otherwise I feel like he'll make them outside. Apparently, I'm going to be too cold. No, it's Sam. Okay. Justice, what are you doing, my friend? Just making some stuff over there. Nice. So I'm surprised that Justice isn't wanting to go ahead and grab... I feel like we had some Parkers still kicking about. Parkers that we could actually use. Maybe we don't. Maybe I need to look at making some more Parkers. Yeah, well, I guess there's more of us here now, right? Yeah, he's cold. Sorry, my friend. Is it better for him to be wearing the Dead Man's Parker? I wonder. I might need to force... It's also really shoddy as well. You know what? We're going to have to go into here and... move those Parkers up. I don't know if I will get onto those right away. We'll just kind of keep our eye on it. And you know what? We can go ahead and build that now. Who's that? That's Torviad, right? He'll still be hunting. And he's going to be working on a shot at the same time by doing this. I feel like he's been trying to hit this turkey, though, for a very long time. And he has decent shooting. Yeah, he has 10 shooting. So come on, Torviad. You can do this, my friend. Do you have a passion for this? He has a super passion for this, so at least he'll be feeling happy by doing this. It's gonna be making him happy. But man, you are missing that turkey like nobody's business. And he's just gonna be getting cold standing out here as well. I mean, he's got a jacket at least, so that's something. Justice, thank you. You're doing a good job there. We sort of campfire in this little home here. The temperature is more than warm enough, which is fantastic. Most of this cable has been built, so come the morning, I will have to manually turn these back on again. But that's okay. So I think come 5 AM, I will do it. So if I select all of our, and then just reconnect. Yeah. Now, except these 2 here. So let's just have a look and see if we can actually get them back online. I know I've told some of the things in this area to be deconstructed, so yeah, nope. Yes. Okay, that one's still active for now. Okay, that's the one that we want. Okay, Justice, you're probably just meditating. You're meditating. Nice. Torviad, you are still trying to hunt, which means that he probably got that turkey eventually. Squirrels, I suppose, are quite hard to hit, so I won't give him too much of a hard time for that. Hopefully we will be able to get a decent amount done today. I don't know. One colonist idle, Bradley Clark. Okay, so what can we get Bradley doing that will help us out? Obviously he's our artist, fiance Zeke. So I wonder when the wedding is going to happen. I mean, I guess they probably held it off because of winter and everything being a little bit crazy at the moment. Let's let time roll on just a little bit. What else can we get you doing, my friend? We could get you hunting, but really he's only good at melee. Or melee. I guess it's art, right? I mean, like, there's nothing else we can really get him doing. You can't do plant cutting or anything. Bradley. Bradley. Are you just going to go eat some raw meat? You're taking the ibex meat. Okay, that's nice, I suppose. He's going to be able to feed them that way. So it's kind of something. But yeah. We are running out of meals here. And an alpaca has miscarried due to starvation. They are not going to be doing so well. I wish it could be another way. And they're going straight back to it as well. Just conserve the energy, people. Conserve the energy. 52%. So, once it reaches 80%, that's harvestable. So they'll all go in there and they will just tear through that stuff like nobody's business. Okay, so that switch is up and running. So, active on during the day. Nice. So, theoretically, during the night, that should switch off. And so I should be able to get that onto this connection here. Let's see. That's not what we want. Oh, so it's either that one or that one. I did do this little tab for it to be able to try and get to that power connector there. Yeah. So I'm just gonna have to be a little bit mindful for just a little bit longer. Okay, Sam. Hopefully we're going to start getting some more of the big ticket animals, because we are going to need them. And that's one of the turkeys that we brought in. Not one of our turkeys, thankfully, but yeah. Okay, I need to keep track on what's kind of going on with everyone else right now. We've got quite a few people, so it's easy to lose track of what's happening at any one stage. Okay, alright, I'm hauling... Okay, just steel, so we're just getting this power built around the outside for now. That is all good with me. There's nothing else I can really be doing to kind of maximize what's going on here. I mean, these are going to grow the fastest, which is good, I suppose. But I'm looking at these meals and I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Solid, just keep up the good work, my friend. Sam is going to be hunting pretty much non-stop for the next wee while. Yeah. I feel like we can do this. I'm confident that we can do this. I feel like we are going to lose some animals along the way. I really hope that we can kind of keep our key animals. I might need to... Oh, Fleur. Dark times for us. We just need a bit more time. I mean, I feel like if we didn't have that blight, the blight really messed us up. There would have been a lot more food available for our animals throughout that period. It's really quite disappointing. And I know it's probably more efficient for us to harvest rather than to allow the animals just to eat. Maybe I should be doing that. Maybe I should get them out of here so that we can get to work. Hay grass is slowly kind of coming along. Rice is doing good. Growth rate's pretty damn up there. We've got some more meals coming in. I'm just going to get these meals made, like, because the thing is, a lot of them can eat those meals as well, so... Yeah. Until I see a harvest coming in. I guess if I don't harvest, I'm gonna be running behind, no matter what. So maybe I do need to take the animals out of here. I guess the thing is, at least in here they can eat grasses. So like when grass does kind of kick up, I mean it's only 5% grown though, right? The grass, yeah. I guess when grass does kick up, they will be able to eat it, but that's about it. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow them to come out to these regions here really quick. Combat supplier, okay. White Raven securities. We might be able to sell them some things, so we'll have a look. But I'm going to leave it paused just for a second because I'm going to come into zones and areas, and we're going to expand the allowed area for animal area 1. So we're going to go like that. Going to allow them to go around here because that's going to allow them to go out and eat some of that grass. I will restrict it again. Yeah. What? Whoa, how did I miss that? They were not there when I started the game. That is a big herd of muffalo. A very big herd of muffalo. Okay, so I'm going to allow them to come out to these areas here, and then come the nighttime, I'm going to create a nighttime zone for them. I'm a little cautious about having these out here, but I feel like it's going to help them stay alive, so I'm okay with it for now. Okay, so let's now go into our animals here, and I think even the turkeys, we're going to put them on animal area 1 as well. Okay. Yep. And so they're all probably going to rush out now because they know there's a chance that they can go and get that grass. I hope. I mean, I know that they like it in here because it's nice and warm, but I would hope that they would go up there. I mean, it looks like the ostrich is going to go do it. That's smart. At least I hope this is what we're doing here. No, it's not. Okay. So, bit of a backfire. So what I'm going to do now is clear those zones, and I'm going to force them to go to them because, yeah. So we want to clear these areas here. And I obviously need to get a hunting team out there for those muffalo. There's a chance that they could turn on us if we kill enough of them, but we need that. We really do. So let's come into here, go to restrict, manage areas. What is animal area 4 doing right now? I'm not so sure. Let's have a look. Jump into here, go to our zones. Expand allowed area for animal area 4. What is animal area 4? I think it's literally nothing right about now, so let's just go ahead and allow some zones for animal area 4. Allow them to go out and get some grass. At least that's a hope. Okay, yeah, because I know some of you have said, oh, can't you clear the snow and then allow them to eat the grass beneath? But the thing is that the grass is going to be dead underneath the snow. At least it should be. If it isn't, I'd be very surprised. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to come into here and we're going to put everybody on Animal Area 4. So they will all go out there. Hopefully, that should be what's happening. If they might just disobey me. It looks like everyone's moving, so that's kind of a good sign. Okay, so I need to make sure that I'm kind of keeping track of everything, what's going on. Okay, so the Muffaloes, they are roaming through here at the moment. We want to make sure that we pause this for a second, and we're going to put them all on hunt. Because, yeah, it's kind of an opportunity that we can't pass up right now. That's a lot of meat for us, which is great, but it's also, you know, a potential supply of kibble for the others as well. So, yeah, I mean, our meals are getting up to 14, so that's good. We're sustaining at the moment. We aren't in risk of us dying out, but really I'm just trying to keep as many of our animals alive as possible, and if that means taking down a Muffalo herd, we're going to do it. So, it looks like, it's kind of like Bradley is actually taking them out here. So we can see that they are eating grass. As soon as this area is clear of grass, I'm going to move them on to the next area. So essentially it's first come, first served. We'll allow whoever is here first to go ahead and get something to eat. I feel like the rat is like probably our biggest waste of all, because the rat isn't going to be able to contribute much to us at all. Yeah. I don't know, maybe rat milk. Who knows? I've never tried rat milk. Oh, colonists are gathering to celebrate Zeke and Bradley's marriage. Oh, nice. So I think that's all that they're going to eat here. So we're just going to quickly jump into the zones. We're going to go, Bradley, go get to your wedding, my friend. Animal Area 4, and we're going to go ahead and clear this area. Okay, there we go. So we're going to allow those just to carry on. It looks like they're probably going to be going to one of the zones down below. Where are you guys going? Are the animals coming inside to celebrate as well? Okay. It looks like, are they? Yes. Here we go. Attending the marriage ceremony. So Zeke is attending the marriage ceremony up there in the workshop. Okay. Nice, I suppose. Okay, it looks like everyone is kind of coming in. This is good. This is going to be a good morale boost for us. It looks like the animals have continued on to another spot. Let's have a look and see where that spot is. I'm just going to have to zoom right out here and see if I can track them down. Animals, where are you? Is this... It looks to me almost like the snow is actually starting to thaw. It's 7 degrees outside, which is a decent temperature. Those aren't our animals. Where are... Or what? Oh! Okay, all of you that are saying... You know, they're saying, Rycon, Animal Area 4 was your corpse eating zone. They're all just like... All of our animals are hanging out in the corpse eating zone. I guess we could have unearthed another corpse. I guess while they're there, we could let them do that, maybe? I don't know. We'll keep them moving on. This is kind of ridiculous, but I like it. Oh, the marriage ceremony is beginning. Look at this. Everyone's here. I think it's nearly all of us, right? Oh, even Torviad's awake. Nice. Oh, look at this. Bradley, come on, jump in here. Oh, this is so cool. Bradley, what are you doing, my friend? I guess he's kind of attending the marriage ceremony here. Where's Solid? We're missing Solid. Where you at, Solid? Hunting the ostrich. Come on, Solid. I think everyone's waiting on you. There we go. Come on. Attend the ceremony, my friend. So attending, and spectating. Oh, here he comes. Bradley's jumping in here. This is it. Our first marriage. And everyone's facing the other way. Seriously, are all those chairs facing the wrong way? Is this like, no, you can't look? I guess this is the ceremony for the first wedding here. Is you're not allowed to look at the bride and the groom as they're saying their vows. This is freaking hilarious, except for Solid, who wanders in late and he's just like, oh yeah. Here we go, a herbalist. Oh, what the hell? Okay, well, this is really poor timing. A herbalist named Robert Thighs Fenwick. He's known as Robert the Thighs Fenwick. He's calling us from nearby. He's being chased by pirates from the Knifemen, who we already hate. He begs for safety and offers to join your colony. He is 42 years old. Be warned, if you accept, you'll have to fight the pirates on his tail. So we're we have a wedding at the moment. I don't want to kind of cut up the wedding, but I imagine them all sitting in the main hall here, and then one of the radios starts crackling, and it's this guy saying, "My name's Rob Thighs Thenwick. I got great thighs, and I can help you out, but you gotta help me first." And I don't know why he's going shaka bruh. Fuck. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know. But Robert the Thighs Thenwick, who's going shaka bruh, is asking for our help, and I don't think we can turn him down. He might be god-awful useless, but I feel like we're in a position now where we are, we want to take the moral high ground. We want to help people out. We're in a bad situation ourselves. Maybe Robert and his thighs could help us out. I'll be sure to rename him if and when we get him. If we get him to safety, because here's the thing, in the snow's going to slow him down. He might not be able to reach us. So we're going to offer safety. And here he comes, Robert Thighs, the herbalist. First of all, let's have a look and see what we got here. So he's close to breaking, which sucks. Okay. He is friends with Zeke. He is friends with Bradley. Okay, so he's friends with Bradley and Zeke. Interesting. So he knew them before this. Okay, that's cool. What do you got? Synthread and Hyperweave. So you probably came from space, I'm assuming. Okay, so good at mining. Incapable of crafting and firefighting. Great. He's a freaking pyromaniac. God damn it. And he's volatile. We do not want him. We do not want his thighs. God damn it. Okay. He can haul, he can clean, he can mine, he can kind of work in the fields, and he's good at construction, so that's something. It's not everything, it's not great. It won't help us out a ton, but it will help us somewhat. God damn, though. These aren't good traits. This is the perfect person to have living out by themselves. And I think we might actually start to do that. Have an area that's separate from the Citadel, where we have our more, out there members of our colony. But regardless, we have said we'd help Robert the Thighs, and so we will help Robert and his thighs. Okay, so it is actually getting towards night at the moment, so let's go ahead and just disconnect these for now, because our network isn't quite set up yet, so we shall do that, turn them all off for now. Robert, get your thighs down here, my friend, and let's go to our security network and power that online. So that should get everything to reconnect just fine. Let's have a look at them in a few seconds. That's come back online. That hasn't. Okay. Oh no, they are all slowly getting there. Some of them just take a little bit longer than the others to do that. Have you not reconnected yet, buddy? There we go. Look at you. That's all you had to do. Okay, they're now celebrating the occasion. Yay, and everyone can turn around. They're allowed to turn around now. Okay, okay, so you guys keep celebrating, but yes, now we have a raid from the Knife Men. Okay, alright, so first of all, our animals are in grave danger. Let's find out where they are. Oh, all those muffalo. All the muffalo. I guess they've eaten that area pretty well by now. Yeah. Oh no, there's actually still some grass there. How's everyone doing? How are your needs? Pretty bad. Why aren't you eating the grass, damn it? Eat your grass. And those poor eggs are not gonna make it. Did we have another male turkey kicking about? We've only got baby male turkeys. Are they doing their business? I don't know how those eggs are getting fertilized. Oh, we need to get that inside. I don't want that to go to waste, but I also don't want to have a meaningless death on our hands. So let's go ahead. First of all, we're going to go to our animals, and we are going to restrict everyone to here. They're probably going to go in and eat some of the meals that we have in our freezer, though. So I'm going to actually take that area off there. So let's go ahead first of all before we designate them, and it is animal area 2, which is our kind of our siege. We're going to go ahead and just restrict that. Allow them to kind of move throughout this zone. And you know what? They can move throughout here as well. Why not? Okay, so now let's jump back into our animals. And we're going to go ahead and assign them to animal area 2. And we'll make sure that they are there. Okay, alright, so let's see. Animal area 2. Do I want to have Lewis and Ralph there as well? I feel like we do. We don't want to put them into danger just yet. So everyone should come down. Are you one of our turkeys? No, you're not. Unless you are the first turkey. Usually they're called Turkey 1. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Robert, have you and your thighs got down here yet? He's kind of getting there. Okay, so what are you all doing? You're all facing away for now. Frag grenades, shit. Assault rifle, sniper, shit. LMG, sandstone club, and EMP grenades. Fuck, EMP grenades are not cool. Okay, so first of all, let's get solid. Solid, you're going to come out, you're going to be artillery man. Artillery man number 1. And hopefully, ideally, we will actually get some hits with this artillery. That would be the ideal. And you know what? We are going to use the others as well. We are going to use... actually, Solid's got the sniper rifle, so I feel like we should make use of that. Okay, so they are actually coming down. Okay, so instead we're going to get Solid to get ready to take a shot. I think this is probably how we're going to do it. We're going to get my South out here as well. Get ready to take a shot. We're behind a decent amount of cover, so we've got our 2 sniper rifles. We've got... okay, Sam... I feel like Torviad has a sniper rifle as well. He does. Okay, let's get our 3 snipers out here. It looks like Torviad is going to get there first. No, we can go around each other. Good. Okay. Alright, so we're all going to jump into position here. And this massive trail of animals just coming down here. Okay, so it looks like that's the route they're going to take. So we should be able to get some shots off at them. I'm going to allow them to pick their own targets because I trust them. That may be a mistake on my behalf. We will see. So we've got our turret here, which has not that great range. We have this as well for when they start to get a little bit closer. We'll see. They haven't been able to get any pot shots off yet at Robert and his thighs, so that's good. Looks like he's going to run straight back here. He's going to get restricted as well. We haven't restricted anyone else though, so let's make sure that we do that. So Zeke, restricted, Solid, no, Sam, Dustin, Bradley, not Torviad, and the others are all going to be restricted. So Zeke, I know you like looking at the stars, and Justice, Justice get inside as well. Okay, so we've got our line of 3 snipers. Hopefully this is going to work out for us here. I don't know why they're wandering around outside for now. Let's have a look at the animal zones again. Make sure that it is actually correct. So we want to go back to our zones. Clear area for animal 2. They should be able to get through there. They might not be able to get past us. I feel like they should be able to. Okay, Robert, get your thighs inside. God, this guy's gonna be trouble. He's a pyromaniac. He's volatile. Megasloth Revenge. Who was attacking the Megasloth? Sam, you're meant to be inside. God damn it. Okay, but good job. Good job, good job. We have to make sure that Rycon, remember the Megasloth. And it sounds like we're actually taking some shots here. And wow, they got close. But we've done some damage to Kimmy. We've killed Kimmy. Fantastic. Let's take down Graf and his grenades. Okay, the turret is actually doing some work now as well. Okay, Graf's been hit. Nice, Graf is dead, and the knife men are fleeing. That's what you get. Let's see if we can take down Lynx. Nice, Lynx is damaged. So we've probably still got some others. Yeah, we've got Griffith, who's trying to join the God Hand, and we've got Croc as well. So you're the sniper, you're the LMG wielder. We'll allow those others to go. Oh, wow, we took down that one as well, Lorenz. Nice, good job, turret. Good job, good damn job. We're gonna go ahead and make sure that they get stripped. Make sure you get stripped. We're gonna grab those frag grenades as well. And I just remember that the combat people were in orbit, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to make much use of them. Yeah, let's see if we can get another shot off on Lynx. Very nearly. I'm surprised we haven't actually hit any of the boar. Okay, everyone, chillax. It's okay. We survived the raid, and Robert, you and your thighs, you are safe for now. For now, until you prove yourself to be more hassle than worth, which is entirely possible. So let's go ahead. We're going to turn off all of our turrets again. We survived the raid, which is fantastic. We're going to go head back to our animals, and we're going to put everyone in Animal Area 4. And I realized that some of them were still left on Animal Area 4, so they were in danger. But hey, they made it fine. They're okay. We didn't have any deaths. 0 deaths, people. 0 deaths. Okay. Apart from poor Owlus. Owlus was the first and shall be the last. Okay, so we've got animal starvation happening right now, which is not good. We're going to get them out there. We're going to get them... Oh, Lynx is still here? Why did you choose to go this way, you numpty? Are you going to run into our turret here? You might just. Let's go ahead and turn it back on. You totally are close to, but are probably not going to. Okay, so I'm going to grab Solid first of all. I'm going to allow him to consume that simple meal, but I really want that to come inside. Okay, so I know you want to rest, buddy. You know what? Let's see if we can get you to stop Lynx. Lynx is pretty slow. I think we've probably shot off part of them. No, just injury to the left kidney and the torso. It all looks like Lynx might actually be able to get away in time. Probably will. Unless you choose to go around this side of here, and if you do, not a great decision. No, you are going to make it. You are going to go that way, though. That's weird. No, you're just kind of skirting. Okay. Alright, turn that off, and Solid, I'm going to get you to go ahead and haul that Mega Sloth inside. Cannot bury it, cannot... Oh, you can't bloody haul. Why did I grab you then? Okay, well, you go do you. Zeke is asleep. Torviad, we can get you to prioritize consuming... No, prioritize hauling it. And it looks like Lynx is going to get away. Just... Why are you hanging around here for so long? I know you don't want to leave, Lynx. That was weird. It's like she had a very specific point that she wanted to leave from. Okay, so we have some bodies out here. Oh, you know what bodies mean? You know what bodies mean. I know what bodies mean. Okay, Robert, you and your thighs. Good job repairing. That's great. I am actually going to give him some responsibilities in a moment. But I'm going to allow them to just do a little bit of work here, but then I need them to strip them. Let's see. Prioritize stripping. And the wake up, we're going to allow to just deteriorate. Sandstone Club, we're going to unforbid. And I know this is going to upset you, but I just need you to do this for us justice. Justice will be served. Okay. And now that they've been stripped, I'm going to go ahead and mark these bodies to be hauled over to this position here. And we are going to feed the dead to our animals. Either that or we could haul them over here. Okay, the animals are sleeping outside. That's not good. We need to go ahead and change that. Okay. I need to manage them a little bit better. It is 1, so let's go ahead and just restrict them back to this zone here. I do need to clear... I need to go ahead and clear this because it's going to be more efficient for us to harvest. So let's go ahead and clear that area like so. Okay. So anyone that's still awake will actually come back. Yeah. I'm trying to think the best way for us to be able to do this here. Torviad is hunting like a boss. Good work. Thighs, Robert, you're doing a good job, my friend. Let's actually jump into the work here. So, we have Robert. We want to make you #1 priority to be a patient. Doctoring, we'll make that like a number 3 because you're not a bad doctor, but you're not the best. Okay, flicking #1. Okay, so here we go. Construction is your #1 priority. Growing is your #2 priority. Mining is your #1 priority as well, because we're not going to be doing that all the time. And plant cutting as well. Hauling and cleaning also #1 priorities. Meaning that if there is hauling or cleaning to be done, he shall do them. Okay, so Robert and his thighs are sleeping over there for the time being. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I feel like it's okay because we've got them sleeping off in this area here. This is kind of like the separate area for our, well, our less liked people. Yeah. Which, you know, that's cool. Let's go ahead and build some doors there. We're just going to create a vent between here and there, just to allow... Yeah, because I don't think we're going to have a courtyard area there, so we're just going to have a vent in between each room. So let's go to our temperature, and we're going to build a vent. Hopefully, we'll obviously seal it off before that happens. We're going to take another one of those beds, just because I don't think we need that many for prisoners right now. Actually, no, we'll take that one there. So let's go ahead and reinstall that bed over here. We want to build a copy of this. Build a copy. And we're going to put it right. Do I want to put it on opposing sides? No, I've put it on the same side for everyone over there. So we shall do the same. And we'll go ahead and build a copy of you. Like that. And we should be able to connect there just fine still as well. Okay, and there's actually a knocking at the door, so I will be right back. Alrighty, I have returned. Someone was coming to fix my door, so I had to let them in, and there was a bit of a process behind then, so I've had a little bit of a gap in between playing, so I'm just gonna have to refamiliarize myself. But in between, I did actually get a name for Rob, and it is Pandatar. Congratulations, Panda. You are a man in this, and a pyromaniac as well, so I hope that's okay. I hope that works out for you. But it's going to be interesting to see how Panda is gonna play out here. Yeah, we'll see. Now, I'm pretty sure I did actually designate some work. Yes, it looks like we have. So we're going to go ahead and just stick with it. I am probably going to let them just stay there for now. It is going to be pretty cold though. 0 degrees is not so great. Torviad is still out hunting. Justice will be doing the same. Building granite wall. Thank you very much. He's actually going to be sealing that area off. Which means that I should probably look at... Now, I want to see... Oh, wow. It's 90 degrees in there now. I don't have to get rid of that. It seals it. 90 degrees. It counts as being indoors. 90 degrees is very hot. Let's make sure that we get this vent built sooner rather than later. Holy crap. How hot before it explodes? Well, the first thing we're going to do as soon as that's done there is that we're going to get Justice to go ahead and build that vent, because at the moment that's getting very, very hot. That's I wonder if it's getting too hot. Let's make sure that we build that vent ASAP, because oh, the temperature is going down now. Oh, it's fluctuating at the moment. Building roof. Where are you building roof and why? Oh, just along there. It's still indoors. The temperature should be rising in here. So that's gone down to 40 degrees. 20 degrees, okay. 20 degrees, 24, 52. Is it sealed? No, it can't be, right? It says it's indoors because there's a roof, but we're still losing, so I think we do need to seal that up. I'm going to let Justice continue doing his thing there. Looks like Torviad is going to keep on trying to hunt whatever he's hunting down here. I think it's a turkey or it's a llama. Alright, they've left comms range, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, so, now the bodies. The bodies, we want the animals to be able to eat the bodies. Yeah. I'm gonna unforbid those eggs in the hopes that we might actually be able to do something with them. And the animals, we are going to have to potentially move on to a new area. What's gonna be the best one to move them to is my question. Yeah, there's not a lot up there as well for them. Let's just see how they're doing at the moment now in terms of... okay, well, some of them are fed, others not so much. Yeah, they're still not so good. But there is still some grass there that they should be able to eat, I'm assuming. And yeah, I probably want to just around the bodies here allow them to go there as well. So let's just go expand allowed area, and we're going to go to animal area 4, which is what we're working with at the moment. We're just going to allow them to go in the area around these bodies. And the boars should go ahead and eat those up. Yeah. Alright, Justin Torviad, where are you off to? Meditating. Justice, you're doing a solid job, my friend. Let's see, temperature is 30 degrees. Yeah, I think that the temperature is still getting out of there. At least I think that's the case. I'm going to allow Justice to continue working along there, though. He is failing a little bit, but that's okay. Ramen got food poisoning. That's unfortunate, but oh well, what can you do? And it looks like Sam actually did get an ostrich. Nice. And Dustin's got an ostrich as well, or at least has brought the ostrich inside, which is good, because that ostrich was outside for a little bit, but well, temperatures are dropping back down again. Let's check and see how our animals are doing. They're all still sleeping for the time being. Are we having any issues? No, they're okay at the moment, which is good. Are they all coming back inside? Oh, because I've swapped them back onto Animal Area 1. Okay, let's put them back onto Animal Area 4. Because I'll make sure before night goes that I swap that out again. Because I want them to be able to go to areas where they'll get food. Okay, so the boars are actually having something to eat there. That's good. As soon as the body's gone, I'll clear it from that area. I'd like to think that they're going to go to areas that have food, because they can detect that there is food there and they will try and use it. That's my hope. Do we have any more eating happening here? Doesn't look like it, but I mean, I feel like they should still be able to eat that grass. Maybe not. It's only 50% grown. Maybe it needs to be further along. But I've just noticed now that our meals have dropped down dramatically, so I need to focus on that now as well. Okay, we've got more than enough meat in there. I think I need to take Solid off hunting now. So Solid, you are no longer going to hunt for us, my friend. Cooking is now your top priority, so he's going to be working very hard to get that done. We've got a psychic drone, not so good. It's affecting the male gender this time though, so yeah, seeing as the majority of us are guys, it's going to be a tough time. It looks like the room is almost built here. Nice, that's good. Very close to being done. Alright, finished off. Wicked, good stuff. And now we're actually going to go chuck down floor, and we're going to go for the cream carpet as well. This is all going to be a little while off, but oh, what can you do? And looks like Panda is going to finish it off. This is going to be Panda's room, next to Justice. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't know how well they're going to get along together. Panda is volatile. Ralph and Lewis, how are you guys doing? Okay, they're doing pretty good. They've been fed recently. So they are getting some food. How are we looking in here? Got to be close, right? 94%. Okay, good. So we're going to have some rice. I'm going to be able to get some kibble up and running. We've got a whole heap of eggs that just dropped down as well. I wish that I could do something about that. The baby turkeys must be fertilizing those eggs, unless there are other turkeys just kind of roaming around right now. Let's see. How much of this body is eaten? Because I guess the dogs can eat the bodies as well, right? Yeah. I might restrict the other two to the bodies as well for the time being. This is just until I get things kind of stabilized. Maybe I need to change this here, because obviously not all of them are going to eat them. So I think instead I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those zones. So let's clear that for animal area 4, and we're going to change it to another area. Animal area 3? What is 3? Just out of curiosity. What have I done for animal area 3? Must be some area somewhere. But I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to make this animal area 3, and for our animals that can eat meat, we're going to allow them to go to those areas there. So let's just jump through to our animals, and our huskies, we're going to allow them to go to animal area 3, and our boars, animal area 3. Yes, I put one of the turkeys on. Okay, good. That should do it. So the others will move on. They'll stay there. They will slowly kind of eat them. It looks like one of our baby turkeys is unconscious. I'm hoping we'll be able to rescue it, though. Hoping that is the case. Seeing some of the bodies as well is going to upset us, but I'm hoping that we will be able to do something about that. Well, rather have them eaten sooner rather than later by the boars. We'll see how that goes, though. Okay, so they've moved up to this area here. I think that they've probably eaten everything that they can in this area already. See, yeah, I guess the grass hasn't grown enough there. So let's go ahead and clear that from here. So I guess we're losing areas, aren't we? Animal area 4, clear that. What is that? A lynx. It's probably not so good having our animals out there. And there is a decent amount of grass up here, but I think it's the same kind of story where there isn't enough grass to kind of go around. This snow is slowly getting there, like it's slowly disappearing. Is that on our area? Because it really should be. Okay, it is. Let's just have them go over there, because that looks like it's the most, the most kind of grown for now. I think we're getting there. I think as long as we don't have big snow, we'll be okay. But obviously we can't guarantee that. Doe revenge. Doe is okay, but it's been knocked out, so ain't gonna do much. Ain't gonna do much. Did that buffalo herd get away? No, they're still kicking about for now. So I'm surprised. We're still trying to tame these bloody turkeys. I've got that one marked for hunting, I think. Let's cancel that. Stop doing that. Justice is starving? Oh well, he's had something to eat. We've got more meals in here now, which is good. Yes, okay, we've got some rice as well. Okay, so we are gonna get some kibble made. As soon as this meal is done, I'm gonna get Solid to make some kibble for us. Okay, he's going to go ahead and take that outside. Drop that down. Okay, I think now I'm going to call the animals back. So let us go animal area 1 for everyone. Okay. Except the boars. Like, I think the boars should still hang out in that area there and consume those bodies for us. That would be handy. Now we could butcher them, but I know we get a debuff for doing that. It looks like Turkey 5 is actually being taken care of by Justice, so thank you very much, Justice. So we're pretty much going to do this until we've run out of rice, because we've got enough meat here. We don't need the rice ourselves. And it looks like I've actually had that switch put in. Nice. So let's see, can I connect you to the switch? Or is there any way for me to make that switch work? Food poisoning from bird meat. Okay. So Ralph, one of our dogs, ate just the bird meat. And yeah, made him sick. Poor bugger. Let's go ahead and grab one of these wooden sculptures and put it in Panda's room as well. And am I doing alternating sides? I am doing alternating sides. Okay. Well, there we go then. And that should be enough temperature going through there. It is more than enough. What do we got? 30, 57? Yeah, okay, nice. It's been deconstructed now. So let's go ahead and get that structure built. And what was that? Animal starvation, I think it's telling us about. Not eating the kibble, huh? Visitors from Arlaw. Nice. We might be able to buy some food from them. Okay. We've got silver to spare, so we'll make the most of it. And I'm just pretty much going to push Solid to work through at the moment here. Put down as much kibble as he can, because we want to keep these animals going. And it looks like some of them are actually eating the kibble, so that is a good sign. Oh, right, okay, so nighttime. Let's make sure that we actually turn this stuff off. Now, how much of that has been built is my question. Has the whole circuit been built? Okay, it has. Okay, that's good. So, now this is the kind of tricky part. I guess we need to deconstruct that bit there. We want it to connect up to this line here, essentially. So let's go reconnect. Okay, so it is on that line now. And this one here, we want to make sure that it... I guess the center one we haven't really thought about. Or at least I hadn't thought about it. Now I want you to reconnect down the bottom there. That's the one. And what can you connect onto at the moment? That. You can connect onto that. Nice. Okay, that's good. Now what can you connect onto? Okay, you can connect there as well. Nice. So, theoretically, this should switch off. Yes? Day mode? Night mode? Power off? Active during the day? Yes? Hey, look at that. It worked. It freaking worked. Okay, so now we need to do a similar kind of thing with this as well. So let's go reconnect. It's only connecting down there, huh? Okay, so jump in. Quickly have a look at our power. I'm actually just going to allow Tome to kind of roll by. Power. Okay, so obviously we have power running down there to that turret, which is cool and all, but I want that to connect to that, and it doesn't want to. Why? It only wants to connect to there. I guess it's because it is the same circuit in a sense. So what I need to do here then is kind of route this differently, which is annoying. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Why can't you connect to here and run through the switch? I guess what I can do is have that run through like that. Yeah, that can work. I'm probably going to let Solid go to sleep now because he's been making kibble like a freaking maniac. Yeah, go sleep, my friend. Yeah, eat a meal and go to sleep. We've got a lot of meat in here now, so I think we are going to be doing okay by food. I want to make sure though that the animals actually do have enough to eat. Now, let's just check to see if everyone can actually eat kibble. Can eat kibble, so the turkeys can. Can ostriches eat kibble? Yes, they can. Can llamas eat kibble? Yes, they can. Can sorcerers eat kibble? Yes, they can. Can rats eat kibble? Yes, they can. I think they can pretty much all eat kibble. So there should be no reason for them to go starving now. Everything can eat kibble. No excuses, animals. No excuses. I won't take anything. And it looks like... Oh, right. So these have actually been toggled as medical beds. I don't know how I missed that. I figured you couldn't have that, but maybe not. Maybe it is so that you can actually have that. Who's that? Is that Justice out shooting? And it looks like Justice has actually grabbed a parka from somewhere, which is okay by me. And I think it's probably a dead man's parka. He is going to seal this area off now, so I'm going to be intrigued to see how the temperature goes. At the moment, it's fluctuating like a madman. 27 degrees. Yeah, I mean, maybe it builds up over time. Oh, I see. It builds up when it has a geyser. Okay. And then it dissipates a little bit. Okay, I get you. And so I could essentially have that kind of flow into these rooms here. If I wanted to change how that kind of setup is working, have them flow into the rooms down there. Yeah, that works. I mean that's a balmy 30. So maybe I could do that. Instead, build a copy here, boom, and then just kind of have it flow through like that. We'll just deconstruct these for the time being. I mean, it looks like it's pretty consistent. I mean, if it's around 30, I think that should be good. If it gets hotter, that might be a problem, but I think because obviously it's traveling further away, it shouldn't be an issue. Now, this is your room, Panda. I want to make sure that you sleep in here. So let's go set owner, and we will set Panda to that. Okay, so that's not connected to the right circuit right now, so let's just go reconnect, and it should toggle itself back on. Or, oh right, because that's along the wrong line. That's along our daytime, nighttime line. And is that just by itself somehow? What was I planning to do here? I'm intrigued. I've intrigued myself here. Right, so the heaters are still on. That's good. I think I need to connect that up here. Damn it! This is it's going to be difficult to get that included in the in our circuit as well. I mean, I could theoretically run this along here. I think that's fine. You know what? We'll do that. We'll do that. And that means that we don't need this circuit along here, along the side. So we might as well get rid of it. Get some stuff back. And look at that! It turns on. It turned on at bloody daytime. And you know what? No, maybe it's okay us having the lights turned off at nighttime. I mean, that makes sense, right? Yeah, I mean, that's a thing. That makes sense to me. So let's go ahead instead. We want to cancel those things. So cancel those deconstructions. And let's just make sure that we connect up the circuit again. So we're going to go into power conduit, and just connect them back up. Shit, I didn't need all of that. Quickly, cancel it. Yeah, cancel it. Cancel it. Where did I get some conduit built? You're too efficient, you two. You just gotta stop it. Okay, good. It looks like we just chucked down stuff. Okay, that's good. That can carry along. I'm okay with that. How is everyone doing? We've eaten the kibble? Nice. Okay, good. Good. Okay, I like it. And that's actually turned itself on. That power conduit is on. Let's go reconnect to there. Fantastic. So that should turn off at night. Now this isn't connected to anything. As soon as that goes along, it will connect. We need to get light there sooner rather than later. So I think for now I might just go reconnect, just so it actually turns itself back on. Yay. Okay, nice. We've got some eggs out here, but they're unroofed, so they're gonna deteriorate, unfortunately. I don't think we want any more turkeys just now, not until we can kind of control this a little bit, because it's kind of out of control at the moment. Okay, so now I should be able to reconnect that to that side there. That's fantastic, so it will turn off overnight. Perfecto. Okay, now as soon as Solid is awake, he's probably going to sleep in for a little bit here, and I just remembered we actually had our guests, and I was ignoring them, which is bad of me. So, how much of these guys have you eaten? Those aren't our muffalo. Those are muffalo that we're hunting. Good. Okay, so let's check on our boars. Okay, yeah, they're pretty well fed at the moment. You know what? We can probably. I think what we should do is just bury the bodies for now. Bury the bodies, and if we do need to, we can just open up. We can crack it open. Come summer though, they will deteriorate. So let's jump into Misk, and we want to build some graves. I don't know how exactly we want to do this. I think maybe we do just the same kind of thing again. So we just go along like that. We do have an open grave over there. So I'm kind of hoping if I... Okay, let's jump in. Animals, let's take them off that first of all. Put them back to that. Okay. Oh, is that a frickin' warg? It is a warg. Okay, that's a little concerning. Little concerning. So let's go to here, and we're going to allow human-like corpses. Boom. And we will not allow colonists, just strangers. So we actually missed the visitors from Arlor, which is a little frustrating. We had a chance to sell some things off, but what can you do? What can you do? Temperatures are still pretty cold outside, but all in all, we're doing okay. It looks like we need to build some more granite over here, so we shall do that. Jump into our structure and seal up those rooms. And hopefully we should have some decent temperatures coming through there. We might even be able to put another vent into this room here as well. I want to keep the medical room pretty stock standard. I also feel like if I open this door, it's not a good idea. Although in saying that, we can just build that, can't we? So if we go build copy, and then just build like that, yeah, that should be fine. Alright, we've got another muffalo in there. We're going to have quite a few muffalos in our freezer. And Solid is awake, which is good. He's just meditating. I will let him do that. We've got some meat in the plant. I don't know why. I don't know why. But it's a thing. And it looks like Dustin is getting some of those peeps buried. And it sounds like we're hunting really close to home. Maybe. Somewhere. Out there. Yeah. No grass yet. No grass, unfortunately. Oh, there is a little bit coming through here. And I know, you know what? Let's go zone area, and we will go expand snow clear area. And let's try and clear all the snow through here. This might be a complete waste of time. But we'll see if it is. We'll find out. We'll see how long it takes them to clear the snow. Because if we can keep this area clear, there's a chance that that grass will start to grow back. Even in cold temperatures, I think the grass does attempt to grow at the very least. Let's see, what do we got? Temperature's 37 degrees, 32, 30... Okay, cool. So it is actually, it's decently warm in there. It might get too hot. I'll need to kind of check on that. But we'll probably have some air flowing into here, and that we might be able to... you know, I'm half tempted to have a vent here as well. So that we're venting into there. You know what, let's try that. Let's build a vent on that side there. And then similar kind of thing there, and then let's go through that side. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how good it's going to be. I'm actually making some stone blocks at the moment, which is good. That seems pretty automated. We were getting a little bit low on them. Everyone else is doing okay for the time being. Panda seems to be fitting in with the group okay. I'm tempted to put Panda on a night shift as well, and I think that's what we're going to do actually. So let's go into our restrictions, and we're just going to do the same kind of layout. So we're going to go work. It's going to take a second or two for this to kind of, well, it's going to take a day or two for this to work out for Panda. There we go. Okay. Alright, and Zeke is getting to clearing that area of snow. And she actually made a snowman. That is so freaking cool. Wow. Okay, so we've got low food at the moment. Solid is making a lot of kibble right now. Oh, he is actually making meals for us. Nice, okay, that's good. The psychic drone is also ending. Nice. We've got 75 pieces of kibble there. So no one should really be going hungry. So I don't know why Sorcerer is going hungry. I would hope. Rare thrumbos. Oh. Oh. Now that's tempting. Now, I don't know if the master, Bradley Clark, could tame this thing. If we could, it's not that impossible. It's not that impossible. We might actually be able to tame this thrumbo. Maybe. It's dangerous though. It's dangerous, and I'm sure it has quite the freaking diet. But thrumbos are worth a lot. And if we could get a breeding pair, yeah. Legends say that the old Thrumbo is the wisest creature in the universe. It simply chooses not to speak. Yeah. They're extremely dangerous when ranged. Hopefully we won't range it. It's exceptionally beautiful fur, so we might be able to share it. It's worth a lot of money. So we could kill it, we could take its horn and stuff like that, but I feel like if we could get a breeding pair, oh my god, that would be great. And look at this, we're actually getting some harvesting done. Fan-freaking-tastic. So we have some more rice, which is going to be coming in, and a group of Yorkshire Terriers joined us. What? Oh my god, that's quite a few. Holy... What? What is the game doing to us? a group. That's a freaking army of Yorkshire Terriers. We've got Ginseng, we've got Aquarius, we've got Valentino, we've got Yumi, we've got Nelson, we've got Lucy, we've got Strick, we've got Daria. Oh my god. What the... Okay, so that's something. I think we're going to try and train them. We're going to keep them. There's so many of them to keep fed. Oh my god. Well, I guess I could kind of assign a Yorkshire Terrier to each of the colonists, so each has their own dog that sleeps with them, and kind of keeps them company, I guess. What? I think this is probably where we're going to be wrapping up the video though. I'm just going to go ahead and build some animal sleeping boxes in our rooms. Try and think about the best place to put it. We're going to put it on just in front of the vent. I think that should be fine. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, that's something new. That's something new. It's something unexpected. I wasn't expecting to get a freaking army of Yorkshire Terriers. Literally like an army. God damn. And we got snow as well. Great, the hard snow is here. Yay. Okay, well that's fantastic. Temperatures are going to get lower. My thought of us actually getting some grass back isn't going to happen, but yeah. So we're going to build those animal beds. We're going to welcome the Yorkshire Terriers into our colony. But guys and gals, that's going to be next episode. Thank you for joining me for this one. I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.